Oh, no sound. I've done it again. I've done it again. I do that all the time. We're back. It's because I forget to press the button. And I've just been saying hello to you all. Could you read my lips? If you could read my lips, you'll know that I was saying Lucy when that dark one, that dark, I can't remember what it's called, but that one which we're talking about on Sunday, I proper thought of you when we were ordering that. We were like, Lucy will like that one. I love it because now everyone's saying, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. I know. The messages catch up eventually. And I know you'll be able to hear me now because just didn't press the button. Didn't press the button. We got loads of people in. Pat and Piglet's in the room. I know. Let me try and remember who were in the room without looking back on it. I know our David were there. I know Brit was there. Oh, I've got a memory like a dead slug. Oh no, it's okay. It's back on now. It's back on now. We've got Isu and Deborah. Who else was there? Oh, there's so many people and I've already forgot. That's really bad, isn't it? Hello there, June. How you ordered it last night? Yay, Lucy. I knew it. I knew you'd love that. It is well cool. It's well cool. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Oh, I know, Sue. It's ridiculous. I'm going to have to look back. I've been saying all your names. Oh, lovely Di, Vanessa, Nikki, Julie. Oh, lovely Deborah. I said hello to you, Deborah, already. Jackie's in the building. I think I might have got y'all. Alison! Yay! It is late in the day. I'm tired today as well. It's like the generation game. I know. That's the one. Dark Academia. It is really cool. It's been a day today. I tell you. I've been trying to sort. I've got my craft shop. I've been trying to sort the website out and I'm no good on websites. So it's been doing me boxing today. So it's one of those days where you just like, I just need to go to bed, quite frankly. Doing my boxing. I think I've got a little bit further, but it's still not done what I needed it to do. So, ooh, cuddly toy. It's cabbage. Were it a cabbage they used to put on top of all the piles? Was it a cabbage? I'm sure there was definitely a green leafy vegetable. That's for sure. It's lovely to have your company. Happy Friday. I hope you've all got lovely plans for the weekend. I'm going to be working Sunday because Sunday I need to prep for Monday because I'm in Hobby Maker Monday for All and Crate, the brand new collection for All and Crate. So that's Monday. But tomorrow, me and my mum are going to vegan food festival in Leeds. So I'm well looking forward to that. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, just cake. I love it. Because it was like, I need to diet. But then, nah. It's cake weekend. So excited. Wasn't cabbage? Oh yeah, you're right. The cabbage with Cracker Jack. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I'm getting, as usual, I blend things. I blended the two things together. Cracker Jack and, of course, Generation Game have now become one in my head. Yep, Bruce is balancing everything on his on his head. All blended. Oh, May and Debbie sending the love. Oh, just bought the whole collection. Woo! Oh my gosh, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. So, Ciao Bella, what they've done. Leslie Crowther, of course, he did it as well. Oh my gosh. 7:30, not 5 to 5. Oh, I don't know what that is. Yes, of course. There were quite a few did it, weren't there? Different percentages. I can't remember now. Anyway, Ciao Bella, Ciao Bella. So, what they've done, they've actually released, it feels like they've released loads of collections, but they've released 3 main Christmas collections. So, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. That's really rude, isn't it? So they've released the Forest Tales. I've actually forgotten the names of the other two. Isn't that terrible? That's absolutely appalling. I've literally forgot. They've done another wintry one. They've done the toy shop one. And then they've done one of the beautiful books as well. So they've done quite a few different collections. Can't remember. They're all on our website though. Mandy knows. Mandy's got all the thingies. Why have they changed the format? Well, actually, this collection, it's kind of the old format. Sorry, I'm taking my shoes off. So this collection's kind of the old format. So they've brought in the books as well as this collection. This collection hasn't got the mixed media type book. This has got all the paper pads in it. But then they have got some they have got some of the books as well. So what were the other two called? Oh, I can't remember. There you go, Mandy's saying it. Forest Hills Toy Shop and Winter Seasons. So they've done sort of different ones. And I think they're changing it just because I love the books, actually. I am a big fan of those because like the big bundles, there's so much in them, and if you can't afford the whole lot, I think the books give you a really good value for money because there's a lot in the books. There's a lot of variation, so I think they're really good value for money. Obviously, the bundles are amazing because you get so much stuff. I mean, the amount of stuff that you get in these paper pads are beautiful. But yeah, and I think it's just because it's always trying to bring something new, isn't it? That's the thing within this industry. It's always trying to bring something new. So I suppose that's why they've done the books as well. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the books, actually. I'm loving them. It was tricky because they brought out like 3 main collections at once. I just thought we can't. I know we did it with Stamperia, but it's too much in trying to get through all of them. So we thought tonight we'll do the beautiful, beautiful Forest Tales because this is my favourite. And then on Sunday we're gonna do the it's right next to me, the Dark Academia. Oh my gosh, Lucy, you're gonna love it. Look, you're gonna love it, Lucy. And there'll be other people who love it. I love it. As soon as I saw that, I was like, we're having that. That's so cool. Oh, so cool. So Sunday we'll touch on that. And obviously we'll be bringing other things in as well. But we had to do this one today because it's lovely. I had to stop myself today. Oh my gosh, I had to buy a new telly. Oh yes, priorities. Tellies are important. I think the books are fabulous. Yes, I love the books, Jill. I love the amount of stuff they put in them. I think they're really well thought out, aren't they? I'm a mega fan. Lovely. Oh, Natalie. Hiya, Natalie. It's stunning. It is stunning, isn't it? Shall I give you a spin? I ordered the Dark Academia yesterday. Oh, you're going to love it. It's well cool. And it's a bit different as well, I think. Right, shall we get through our Forest Tales? Let me have shared a mates a group. Oh, fabulous. Thank you, Alison. I'll have to have a little look. See, I haven't had a nosy yet. Let me just bring sorry, I know all you can see is my finger. It'll make sense in a minute, honestly. There you go. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to share this. Now then, this is it. This is it. So, okay, we've got different bundles for you, obviously. So, the first bundle that we've got is You Want It All bundle. Now, if you wanted the everything, now this is all the paper pads. It's it'll be everything I'm showing you, basically. Literally everything I'm showing you. There's a 10% discount. Good evening, Thomas. Hello there, Linda. Who else have we got? She'll say migraine. Oh no, Linda, I hope your migraine has eased off a little. I'll try not to shout. Oh, Linda. The Wanted All bundle. So you're getting 10% off, so it should be £118 and it's dropped to £106.57p, and that is everything. So that's going to be everything that I'm going to be showing you. Okay, so that's the big bundle. That's the biggie. However, we've got different bundles. The first one I'm going to be showing you is the beautiful paper pad bundle. Now, this is the sort of original, how they did it originally. So, and like this is what we were talking about, this is sort of the old format, Ciao Bella, but I love this. So, wait till you see the artwork. Where do I even start? So in this paper pad, You're gonna get, okay, you're gonna get the small little pad. Now this one, you've got 24 papers. You're getting 3 of each, and these are all ready for you to fussy cut. I'll show you that in a minute. You're also getting your gorgeous 8x8 pad. And this is gorgeous, 1 of each in there. And again, I'm going to show it you. Oh, are you there, Alison? Hello, hello. This is so pretty. So you're getting 1 each of those, but again, I'll show you in a minute. You've also got your A4, and this is your creative pad, and that's got 9 pages in there. Again, all double side, single pages. And then you've actually got 2 lots. Let me just find the gap. 2 lots of 12 by 12. So your first one are your patterns paper, 1 of each. And then the next one is your paper pad, 1 of each, and you've got 12 in there. So let me take you through the beautiful, beautiful artwork. And this is just so gorgeous. I mean, yeah, I fell in love with this collection. I just think it's so, hold on, come on, kid. Not that way, that way. That way. Okay, so this is very, very nature, you know, woodland, nature, beautiful. The cover, straight away, it's uncoated. You can use the cover. Of course, it's all double-sided. And look at this. I mean, it's stunning. It's got everything in there. And again, like Stamperia, Ciao Bella, I tell you, look at the layers again. They are up there. They are up there, aren't they? With Stamperia, they really are, because look at it. And then you've got all of these. Now, the way they design it, you can obviously, look at that. You can obviously cut these out. So you've got loads of little toppers. That's a beautiful big piece if you want it. Or of course, you've got this on the front. So you've got loads and loads of different options, how you're going to use it. And then we come into 12 by 12. Look at that. Oh, it's just magnificent, isn't it? And the artwork, I mean, the sleeping wolf is just beautiful. And this, doesn't that just look gorgeous? Makes me feel cold. Oh, I tell you what, doesn't it? I feel it makes me cozy, because you can imagine being in there and look at all the light in there. They've got like the fire going. They've got it all light and cozy. Oh, I love it. The backgrounds are beautiful. Of course, you're going to get a lot of backgrounds, because you're getting a lot of paper. You're getting a lot of backgrounds. And it means, because you do get so much, it's not as important if you're, you know, if this is your main one, but you want your background, because you're going to get so many toppers realistically. The way they've designed it as well, like you can easily cut into it. So that's one bit. Or, you know, you cut into it and that's a card. So they've designed it so you can quite easily sort of separate the pages. I do love this sage green that they've used. This one is adorable. Look at that. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, the wolf's beautiful. Beautiful. I love this. That page. Look at him. Look at him. Hello. Hello. Can I come in, please? Isn't that cute? I just adore that. I adore that. However, when you look at this, it's like I'm saying, can you come in? But actually, the views of the mountains, but inside is the trees with the robins. So I feel this is probably a building that's like dilapidated, and each side is a bit, you know, a bit wintry. You can, of course, get them independently. All of the paper pads are available independently if you want them. This is beautiful because you've got loads of gorgeous toppers. Quick and easy cards. This is beautiful for quick and easy cards. You know, and I think when I looked at this, I thought, oh gosh, yeah, I mean, you could make really, really beautiful cards with this. I like that they're double-sided because obviously great for your art journals as well. Aren't they stunning? I love the owl. And the little mousey and the moose. They're just, I adore this. Do you know what I saw today? I saw a man walking down the street with a bag and some ferrets in it. And I know he had ferrets in his bag. I was in my car driving past him. I know he had ferrets because he were chatting to a man and a lady. And the lady he was chatting to was holding his ferret. And that isn't a thingy. And the other ferret he was holding. Fancy that, eh? Hey, I'm up the north. Flat caps and ferrets. Anyway, that reminded me of a little ferret, you see. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. And you've got, look, you've got all the gorgeous script going through. So again, we're talking layers. Yeah, gorgeous tartan would look lovely with this, wouldn't it? Absolute. It's just, oh. And I do like the colour palette that they've used. You know, I like the browns and the greens in it. I think that's beautiful. The badge is lovely, isn't it? Isn't it lovely? Honestly, it's not often you see some ferrets, is it? When you're, I know, a ferret down your trousers. It luckily didn't. Luckily it didn't. Well, and if he did, I didn't see that, David. Luckily, I think he just had them in a bag because no ferret wants that, do they? You know, cruelty to animals. That. Isn't that just beautiful? And I love that you've got the little village just nestled in there. Oh, and the music. And it is another one of those. Every time you look at it, you see something else. You know, you sound more northern every day. Julie, I know. I am, well, in my head, obviously, I don't. Nothing's changed. But every time, yeah, when I talk to people, they're like, she's going proper northern, kid. Yeah, I know. It's been up the north. I wouldn't mind, but I don't really talk to anybody. You know, I only really talk to my mum and Neil. I didn't talk, oh no, I did talk to people. I'm walking dog today, I did. Isn't that beautiful? The gorgeous red squirrels. The forest guides you deep within to find your soul to live again. Absolutely. I will second that, having walked through the forest today and loved it. It wasn't bustling with nature like this. Well, if it had been, my dogs would have been on it, wouldn't it? Isn't that stunning? I love that. Just, oh, and this one. Oh, this is my favourite. I love that. I just adore that. I love the owl and the big castle, the sleeping fox. Look at the fox. Oh, look at him. Oh, it's so beautiful. And the little squirrel, I love that. And I love the snowfall because it's just, oh, it's so beautifully wintry. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I adore that. I adore that. And this is one of those that you want to put in a frame, don't you? And just start getting that sunk back, having this of coming forward. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love that. And that one's beautiful, isn't it? You know, the silver birch, the otter, look at And I love this, the totem pole. I think that's really cool and a bit different, isn't it? And that's a little old woodpecker, isn't it? On top there. Hiya, Barbara. Aren't the papers beautiful? They're just beautiful. I tell you what, they have, I love that one as well. They've done really well, like lots of lovely little sleepy animals. The bear. Are these stoats? I think these are stoats, aren't they? Are they? Are they stoats or are they weasels? Somebody will know. I'm not very good. I mean, obviously I'm like, you know, a ferret mode, but I know they're not ferrets. Are they stoats? And the beautiful brown bear. Oh, it's just magnificent. Got a bit of tartan. Now, this is only the first 12 by 12. I mean, you are getting so much. The gorgeous foxes. Look at the babies. Look at the babies. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Right. So that is only one of the 12 by 12s. Probably stoats. Yeah, I think the stoats. We're going stoats. So, okay. Oh, they might be pine martins. You're right, Julie. Oh, we're going stoats. So we've had a lot of people saying stoats. Right, so that's your first 12 by 12. So if you want to go for that single, that is your paper pad, and there's 12 in that. Okay, so that's the paper pad. The next one are your patterns pad. Okay, I will go through it a little bit quick. Because I know I've got a lot to show you, and there's so much artwork in these. No, Polly Pickering paintings, yeah. She was so talented. Look at that. That's stunning, isn't it? And that's the cover. Ridiculous, isn't it? And I love this with all the tiles. It's just, and look at this, all the little tiles again. It's just magnificent. As I say, I'll try and speed up, but oh, I love that one with Fox looking up at the geese. Isn't that just, oh, yeah. It is beautiful. It's beautiful, and you get a lot of imagery. I mean, just look at all the imagery there. I mean, these are your your toppers, or maybe you're going to be putting them in your art journal. Maybe you're making ATCs. Then you've got so much different artwork in there as well that isn't repeated, in the other pad. Like, we haven't seen, there's quite a few, well, there is a load of these actually that we haven't seen in the other pad. One of my favourites. Look at that. Oh, you can't see it. The sleeping deer. Oh my gosh. I mean, oh my gosh. Is that not the most beautiful thing? Oh, don't you just want to give it a hug? Look at the sleeping deer. Oh, it's just adorable. The fox. I mean, they have done it beautifully. They are. Look at the little mouse. Look at him. Oh my God. They've done it beautifully. The wolf is sensational. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. I love they've got the robin. Look at him. Beautiful. I love these as well because obviously easy if you're doing your 8x8 cards. Gorgeous backgrounds. So I like that you've got extra backgrounds. Yeah, it's little Bambi. Yeah, oh, fantastic for mini albums die. And I mean, look at that again. Isn't that just sensational? Beautiful. So that's your second 12x12. So again, this is your paper pad. If you want to go for your paper pad collection, all the paper pad collections, you do get 20% off. This should be £47.98, but you get them all for £43.18 if you want all your paper pads. And they are adorable. Oh, Jill is on with a book. Fabulous. Oh, we can't wait to see Jill. Oh, Jill, in it just lovely. Okay, so next, the creative pad. So this time you've got your A4 creative pad. And again, you're getting one of each, and you've got 9 sheets in here. Of course, you've got the cover. The cover's ready to go. And of course, you've got choice, You're either using this, or you're trying to make the most out of that double-sidedness, if you want to. I mean, I love this because it's a creative pad. They're giving you loads and loads to cut up. So loads of tags, loads of ephemera, backgrounds as well if you want it. So if there's something you don't want to use, you've got a background. Tons and tons of lovely tags. This is so handy because obviously it's great for your card making, but like you say, for books, for albums, perfect, absolutely perfect. And of course, you've got sentiments as well. Let there be peace on earth. Wouldn't that be lovely? Let heaven and nature sing. Absolutely beautiful. The light will always, win over darkness. Sorry, I had to take my glasses off. The light will always win over darkness. And the stag, look at that. Look at that creature. I mean, just beautiful. And look, oh, this is my favourite. Look at my favourite. Oh, look at him. Oh, adorable. Just adorable. And I love that you've got like birds we recognise, because a lot of times, don't we? A lot of times it's like your cardinals that you get in like a lot of these collections. But I love that we've got robins and we've got woodpeckers, we've got geese. So it's stuff that we recognise as well. Skunk. Where's there a skunk? I thought it was a badger. Where's a skunk? Oh, I love skunks. Isn't that just... And I love these. All these are beautiful embellishments. The toppers, you've got backgrounds. I like that because it looks really quite out of focus, doesn't it? Really cool. So loads and loads of lovely things for you to fussy cut. And of course, if you want to, you would be able to cut it out with your scan and cut, actually, wouldn't you, if you went round? Oh, look at the little... I don't know. I think that looks like a squirrel as opposed to a mouse, but it might be a little mouse. But I love, isn't that beautiful? Now, I think that one's a cracker because it's got so many good elements in it. Yes, definitely more winter than Christmas, Jill. Definitely, which is why I think I prefer it. Because I think... because it's more, for me, it's more usable for the whole season. And let's face it, it's like winter now, really. It's more January, February, isn't it? Rather than like November, December. So I think this is brilliant and beautiful for sort of winter birthdays, isn't it? They're just journals. So if you want that one, that's your creative pad. But yeah, I utterly agree, Jill. This is definitely just winter, isn't it? It's winter. Right, I'm going to zoom you in a little bit because this is a bit smaller, because now we go for your 8x8 pad. Now, with the 8x8 pad, so this is your paper pad. So again, you're getting one of each, and you've got 12 of these. So this one, you'll notice, you'll recognise this one. You've got this in your 12x12, so now you've got your smaller one. Good evening, Sheila. Thank you for joining us. So this is your squidged down one, and as we know by now, you know, you need the smaller versions as well, because sometimes what we make isn't a big, you know, it's not a big layer, so you need the smaller. And I love that they've given us this. These are beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. And loads of your gorgeous animals to cut out again, which is magnificent. I love that background as well. And because you've already got this in your 12x12, it means you can, if you do want to use a background, you sort of think, okay, I can cut this up because I've got it in the, you know, in the 12x12. So you've got options, which I really like. Then you're not as worried about cutting into it. Oh gosh, yeah, winter, all sorts of different celebrations. And this is just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Now they're all in little frames. There's so much you can do with it. But I also think it's one of these that you don't really need to do too much with it. That's still my favourite though. I love that. It's one that you could just be quite easy with and just make some nice cards, can't you? You know, isn't that beautiful? So that's your 8x8. And then, last but by no means least, you've got the little one, which, I'll bring it in a little bit. See, now, with this one, you've got 3 of each with these. So this is your fussy cut pad. So they've designed it so you're fussy cutting all these little elements out. And there's loads of elements. And as I say, you're getting 3 of each. So think of all the beautiful embellishments that you're going to get here. Double-sided, of course. And you've got all sorts. So for your building the scenes up. I haven't started cutting into these yet. Building the scenes, creating lots of depth and dimension. You've got all sorts. And they are just lovely. So all the elements that you saw in your main collection, take it to anywhere. All your beautiful elements that you saw in the main collection are here with more. Like, look, you've got your little boar there as well. More squirrels, buttons. So you've got loads of little accessories, which is just gorgeous. Isn't it? Really, really pretty. Your little woodpecker again. Oh, yeah, I'm really pleased we've got the woodpecker. You little rabbit. Oh, it's just beautiful. And again, loads and loads of extras, like, you know, the little cabin and the mountains, the gorgeous mountains. So you're building up those scenes. And then, last but not least, more of your beautiful mountains. Isn't that exquisite? So, this one, love it. So that is, if you wanted to, I've been collecting to make a journal for a Canada holiday. Oh, this is perfect, isn't it? This is perfect, Linda. Because, yeah, I mean, all of the animals and, you know, and the scenery. Now, if you want that bundle, so that's our paper pad bundle. So if you fancy the paper pad bundle, there's a 10% discount on that one. That's your paper pad bundle. So that one has gone down from £47.98 to £43.18. Now, that's your paper pad. Oops, I'm trying to tidy up. We've also got for you your beautiful stencil collection. Now, with the stencil collection, so you're getting all 4 stencils, and again, this has dropped by 10%. It's gone down from £18.99 to £17.09 for this one. And again, really nice quality stencils are these ones. So first things first, you've got the big stencil. And you've got the beautiful stag. You've got the mountains. Now, what they've done, they've given you your different elements so you can build it up, so you can separate them. You know, you can easily just take out the trees. You know, you can easily just take out the stag, the wood bit. You've got that as well. So it means you can either use it as a full background or just take elements out. That's your first one. The second one is your pack of 3 stencils. So with these 3, and they're really nice, I love that one. That's a good stencil, innit? It's your proper, it's your lovely, lovely tree bark there. When your tree's been cut, in it, and you see all the rings, beautiful, or the bark, absolutely gorgeous. Now this one's lovely, young, wild and free, and you've got that beautiful, beautiful thingy, dream catcher there, and look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love that, the arrows. I think that is such a cool stencil. And then the last one, and this is a good background. I really like this. Hello there, Lou. Oh, have you seen Miss P today? Oh, how fabulous. You've been socialising, Lou. You've been out and about seeing all sorts of people, haven't you? Oh, lovely to see you, Lou. Now, this one, I really like this because you've got the lovely snowflake, you've got the beautiful stag, and you've got the tree there. I just think that makes a really good background. And it's one of those, maybe you're using it with your texture paste, maybe you run it through your die cutting machine to emboss it, or just using your inks, but it's a really good handy stencil, is that. Really like that. So, if you want your stencils, now obviously, again, you can get them single, but you can go for all 3 of those that comes with that one. So that's the actual bundle that we've got for you. But you've got choices. You don't have to go for bundles. But if you're going for bundles, that's where you're going to save your 10%. So that's where you get your discount if you want to go for your bundles. Now, next, we've got our beautiful rice paper bundle. And obviously, it used to be, I always said, Stamperia's my favourite, they're the best. Tell you what, Ciao Bella are right up there. Oh, they're beautiful. Let me get some white card. How is Miss P? Is she all good? Is she all good? And is she all organised? Did you go to Oundle? Sorry, I'm going to ask you loads and loads of questions now, Lou. Were you in the Oundle? Were you seeing her in the Oundle, or did you meet up halfway? Anyway, rice paper. Look at that. Oh, I love that one. So, of course, the images that you've got in the beautiful bundles, you're going to see in your rice paper. Some of the images you'll see, some obviously are a little bit different, but absolutely incredible. I love this one. Background. Really good background. As is this one. You need your backgrounds. Just adorable. And you've got those wonderful scenes, which are just incredible. Isn't that beautiful? And of course with these, when they're upcycling, there's so many different, my favourite rice paper. I have so many favourites, haven't I? That's the problem. No, I've showed you that one. Oh, that's funny. That's in twice. That's unusual. You've got, okay, there's 2 of each, isn't there? It's me being stupid. No, there isn't. There's 2 of that one, but not of that one. And then, and that's that nice background that I really like. Oh, it looks really well. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm glad she's not too stressy, because I know the moving house is a bit stressy, isn't it? I'm really pleased she took some time out. That's super important. So, you've got your A5 rice paper and... bear with, and your A4 rice paper. Now, both of these in that bundle should be £16.98. You've got another 10% saving, which means you're only paying for your beautiful rice paper £15.28. Of course, these are also in your Want It All bundle. So if you want your Want It All bundle, you can get them in that. And, beautiful, aren't they? Let me just spin that one round so you can see. Oh, all those gorgeous images. I went to bed this afternoon. Oh, Brit, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'd have done that this afternoon, I tell you. Look at that. Beautiful, innit? Oh, is Miss P in the building as well? Oh, I didn't see her in the building. Isn't that stunning? So that's the beautiful, beautiful rice papers. So if you want your gorgeous rice papers, you're getting your A4 and you're getting your A5 in that bundle with another fantastic 10% off that price. Hello, Miss P. I haven't seen you yet. So I don't know where you are. I don't know where you are. But that's your beautiful rice paper collection if you want your gorgeous, gorgeous rice paper collection. Now, something that that Ciao Bella do that does really set them apart. I think this is very unique. Their deluxe stuff. Because this is really, really unusual, you know, and I think it's really quite cool, actually. Like this, have a look at this. Look how shiny that is. It's just, can you see that? The shine on that is mega. It's got such an incredible shine. It's silver. It's got a silver undercoating. And then obviously it's been printed over the top, which means the matte bits are properly matte. And I love it because obviously then you've got the light coming through, which looks absolutely beautiful. I love this. And look at that. When you see it in real life, it shines even more. It's got a proper, look at that. Like, look at that one there. It's really, really, really super shiny and it makes it different. I mean, it makes it difficult. It's hard to see in this light. You can't see the full, like the full sheen of it. But it is properly, it's got a proper wow factor. So, you're getting 3 of your super shinies, but then you're getting the vellum as well. Now, you're getting 3 sheets of the vellum. I just think this is so cool because look at that. I cut and look, your thingy, your tartan, you're getting it, a bit of plaid in your vellum. And the vellum, it just gives you such a different finish. You know, it gives you such when you're ripping and tearing it, it makes it, especially if you're layering, it just gives it a really cool definition or a change from the actual paper. Now, that's your beautiful vellum and that super, super shiny foiled paper. Now, you're getting that in A4 because, again, this is a wonderful bundle. Should be £17.98. If you're going for the bundle, £16.18. However, if you're going for the wanted all, it is in the wanted all, of course. Now, look. Shiny. And obviously, when you cut these down, they're not going to be as shiny. You know, they look super shiny because it's such a big page. But when you cut them down, they're not as in your face. Because that does look pretty in your face. So when you cut it down, it won't be as like, oof, calm down. You've then got your beautiful, beautiful vellum. So you've got all your little critters there. You've then got your gorgeous background, which is essential. And then, oh, look at them. Beautiful, beautiful. Really, really like that. The vellum isn't separate. It does only come with the shiny for these packs, Linda. You can get the packs separate, but yeah, the vellum does come with the shiny. I don't know if Ciao Bella, I've got a feeling they do, but I can't remember if they do packs separate. I definitely haven't seen them for this one. So, if you want that one, that's that bundle, okay? Obviously, all of the bundles that I've taken you through are all in the Wanted All bundle. So if you do want the Wanted All bundle, you're still making a 10% saving, but you do get a few more goodies. Because I ain't finished yet, because in the Wanted All bundle, you're also going to get your gorgeous stamps. Now, the stamps. These are lovely because look, your little beaver. Yay! Me and Mandy once thought we saw a beaver. Do you remember Mandy? We didn't. We'd seen a daughter. It were when there'd been the Manchester bombings. The IRA had done the bombings in St Anne's Square because that's where me and Mandy used to work. So we went walking our dog. Everybody else went back to the office the day after, but we didn't know. So we went walking dog and it was really nice, and we thought we'd seen a beaver, and we were like, we've seen a beaver. We didn't realise there wasn't beavers in the UK. Must have been an otter. But anyway, we had a lovely day out though, didn't we, Mandy? We had a lovely day out while everyone else were at work. Beautiful, isn't that beautiful? And look, I love all these as well. Yeah, I know, ridiculous, isn't it? The Manchester bombings. It changed Manchester, that, didn't it? Aren't they beautiful? And these are really nice for layers. You know, there's so many different elements. For all the new collections, vellums are not separate. Thank you very much, our lovely Lou. Yeah, we did get in some trouble, didn't we, for that? We were like, well, we didn't know. That were before mobile phones, weren't it? Thank goodness for no mobile phones and good excuses. They didn't sack us though. We just got told off that rate. So the stamps are in your wanted all bundle. Okay, so that's your beautiful stamps in the or you can get them individual. Also in the wanted all bundle, the stickers. These are a need. These are lovely. Yes, they are reintroducing otters, and I'm so pleased. I am so pleased. They should be doing. You know, it's like, come on. Look at that. Aren't they reintroducing beavers as well, or have I made that up? It's beavers are reintroducing. There you go, Julie. Yes. I think that's really good. And because let's face it, they're good for everything, it's nature, isn't it? They're meant to build dams. We need it. Anyway, stop. Look. Now, because these are stickers, it's obviously clear, which means you can easily cut this out. You don't need to fussy cut it. And then you can just layer. You've got loads of gorgeous sentiments. There's all sorts there as well. Go into the forest, and into the forest I go to lose my mind. And again, my soul. How fabulous. I lose my mind. Look at the fox. Oh, isn't it beautiful? So beautiful. The artwork is just stunning, isn't it? Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I really love the stickers. And look how much artwork you're getting. I just think these are absolutely incredible. They're incredible. And I love all these little lodges. Like, you can really build it up, can't you? You know, you can have the little lodge and then have the lovely forest behind. And, you can do so much with these. And then, your gorgeous animals. The sleeping wolf again. Oh, they're lovely. Now, very gorgeous stickers. I really like them. You've got 5 sheets. They're uncut, so all you need to do is cut those out. But as I say, you don't need to fussy cut, which is really, really good. So there's no sort of faffing with that, which is fabulous. And that is it. That is it. Isn't there a lot? Now, this is why, if we'd have done all the collections, it'd have been so much. All the collections are on the website though. So if you fancy having a look at the other collections, please go and check them out on the website, because they're all there. Okay? And maybe in the next couple of weeks, we'll go through some of those other collections. But we just thought, what time is it? It's already, what time did I go live? So that took me 45 minutes. So it is a big old collection. So I better do. They're also reintroducing bison. That's exciting, isn't it? That's exciting. I do often think like, if they reintroduce wolves up where I walk the dogs, I probably wouldn't see my dogs again, which wouldn't be very good. Anyway, right, okay. So, my plan of action, I've not really got a plan of action. I'll be dead honest with you, because I've been doing that stupid website. My brain were a bit today. So what I thought was, I'm gonna do first a quick card, because I looked at this collection and thought these are beautiful for quick cards. They're beautiful for when you haven't got much time and you want to create something really, really pretty. So I thought that's what I'm going to do first of all. So let me spin you. And I think that's important, because we don't all do mixed media and we don't all want to do mixed media. You know, sometimes it's lovely just to have something that's quite quick and easy. I do want to do an art journal page as well, so let's see how we go with time. I'll see how long this takes. There'll be herds of wildebeest sweeping across Turkey. Oh, that'd be fabulous, wouldn't it? I think you'll be safe, or Alison. I don't think it will go that far. However, you know me, I'd be like, yay, bring on the wildebeest. So what I'm going to do, let's start with a really nice background. So I'm going to use this now. Obviously with the stencil, it's within this format, okay, but it doesn't need to be, because you can easily move the stencil around to create a whole, you know, a whole card if you want to. I quite like, however, when you have, and I were gonna put my masking tape on it, but I've just remembered my masking tape it's a bit dodgy. It's not really that sensible to put masking tape on this, because my masking tape often rips. I don't know where my nice masking tape is. So I'm going to use some of the stencil spray. This is a Cadence stencil spray. I like this, and I know I was banging on about this last time when I was using my stencils, because it's not a stringy one, you know, and I know we've all had them where you get the horrible stringy stencil adhesive, and the stencil adhesive that's all stringy and horrible. It's not pleasant to work with. Whereas this one, I mean, you can see there's no stringiness on there. It's absolutely fabulous. And it's good. It's good. Yeah, I panic. I know. I panic with cows. I do. I'm scared of cows. Honestly, I have stood just looking at cows for such a long time, which is ridiculous, isn't it? You just stand there a little bit petrified. Yep, I'm exactly the same. Now, inks. So I'm just going to dig out a few of my inks. So I've got some good old Distress, and I've actually just got my normal Distress. Again, I'm kind of just going with this. I haven't planned anything as usual, but let's get my Distress. So, there we go. So I'm going to go with a little bit of Vintage Photo. Now, I only want this really light. I don't want it intense. I don't want it dark at all, because I'm kind of wanting it to be a really quite simple card, which hasn't got too much, you know, too much going on. This stencil, however, if you've got texture paste, this will be such a beautiful, beautiful stencil for using with your texture paste, because it's just such a gorgeous design. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do this half first. Okay, and I've done it really light, and I haven't done anything in the centre. Okay, literally just gone round the edge, and then just lift that off like so, and then move it over so we can do sort of the same again. In fact, I'm going to even flip it like so, because it's got the adhesive on, the stencil adhesive. I don't need to worry about sticking it back down again. The stencil adhesive is sticking it, but it doesn't make your card sticky. It's really good quality. And you can see, I mean, I'm not really putting any pressure on. I'm just smoothing my ink around nice and gentle. While I've got this stencil out, I will put a bit of texture paste on this, however, because one of the other things I add to have a little play with. So see, I'd like that, because doesn't it look good? Cows don't bother me, I grew up on a farm. Oh yeah, listen, I think that's it. When you know cows, you don't worry about them too much, do you? And like the young cows, when they want to come over and get involved, it's just because they want to have a nosy. They're just babies, aren't they? It's just they can be a bit feisty, can't they, you know? But they're just babies, and they just want to have a nosy. I know my friend, when she walks her dog, because he's a big dog, and I think he's a little cow, so they just follow her. She has herds of cows following her sometimes. It is hilarious. Luckily, she's not bothered either. So I'm going to use, so this is actually a background card. that I was using a little while ago. This were me cleaning something up, but I want to just, because as usual, I like doing two things at once. This is the Cadence modelling paste. We've got two different modelling pastes. We've got the heavier one, and then we've got the light. This is lovely quality modelling paste. They both are. They're both really good quality modelling paste. The light one, obviously, as the name suggests, it won't be as thick. So if you want it smoother, you can do it. But if you want something where you really get the peaks and the troughs, get the heavier one, because they are different and they will give you different effects. Now, I'm just going to put this on, let it dry, and then you can see what it looks like with your paste. I won't be using this one. I'm just going to let it dry. But if you do want your modelling paste, we have got that. They just want to crush you to death. Oh, listen, that's absolutely what they want. It's revenge. It's revenge, Alison. They just want to crush you. That's the modelling paste, okay? So that's the heavy duty one. Or we have got the light modelling paste as well. So as I say, the light one is smoother, whereas that one you can get some proper texture. Both will work with your stencils, however. And look how cool that is. Nice background, isn't it? I wanted to do that just because I've got it out, so I might as well. And of course, what we're going to have to do, because we've got it out, darlings, is clean the stencil as usual. And I tell you what else I've got right next to me. I've got from last week, you know how we were doing that last week, and I've got my little pages that had already started. Well, see, we're going to work on this, but now I'm going to put texture paste, maybe I won't. Now, I like doing this because I've got a page that I've already started. I'm cleaning my stencil. So, clean your stencil on a page you've already started. And this is so cool because you don't, like, I'm not planning it, obviously. So you don't really know where it's going, but that we're cleaning from last week, and now I'm just layering it. And it's sort of layering without really thinking about it and just seeing where it goes. And I like that. I like it because it builds without you needing a plan of action, you know. And who knows, I like that. I think that looks kind of cool. So pop that to one side, okay, because again, that needs to dry, but that means that beautiful stencil is nice and clean. If you do want the stencils, I'm saying it's nice and clean, I can see stuff there. If you want the stencils, of course you can get them in the wanted all, or you can get them in the bundle, or you can get them individually. So you've got all those options with your beautiful stencil. And I'll just make sure that's relatively clean. They're good size stencils as well, aren't they? Right, okay, so let me just wipe my brush as well, like that. I'm with you, Julie. What was Julie saying? Yeah, other side of the fence. I know. I love I love cows, but yeah, they do scare me to death. And I don't want to be scared to death. I do go and talk to them. But again, if they're on the opposite side of the fence. So we've got the card. So this is where we're going. As I say, nice easy card. So I want a little matte and layer now. Okay, so I know what I want. I know what I'm aiming for, sort of. But then it's just remembering where I saw it. So I've got all these beautiful elements now. Something like this, you see, straight away, you've got a beautiful, beautiful layer, haven't you? You know, so it can be such an easy card just with these layers. You know, you don't have to do much at all to make something absolutely exquisite. I mean, these are beautiful, aren't they? You know, and something like this, you can so easily make a really, really beautiful, easy card. Loving these. I just think that is absolutely fabulous. Bathing was oh my gosh. Oh, is this a cat? But I really like this down the side. However, I can see if I start fussy cutting, I'm going to get into fussy territory. And I was meant to be keeping it nice and easy. So I won't go into fussy territory. I know what I'm like. I go off on me little fussy cutting, and it's like, no, Leonie, keep it nice and easy. Don't go off onto your randoms. So let me look at this one. I know the sticker I want to use, definitely. What I want is a piece of background paper as well, though. Now, this is when background paper, it can be tricky because you want all these elements. You know what I mean? There's so many elements, and it's like, oh, they're so beautiful, though. So it can be quite difficult to actually find a background paper because you also want all of these as well. So maybe pick a topper that you might not want to use. So for instance, maybe for me, my least favourite topper is the Joy one. Maybe. Maybe not, but I need to make a decision. So I take it to anywhere with ducks. Right, I'm going to take the ducks. And now it's like, no, the beautiful ducks. But I want a bit of background paper. Okay, so I've got my background layer. Like so, which is beautiful. Now, I also want, and I know I'm going to be using my lovely stickers for sure, because they're so beautiful. And, oh my gosh, now it's the difficult one. Use a vellum. Okay, I'll use a piece of vellum as well. I mean, he is absolutely fabulous, isn't he? He's beautiful. So we're going to use one of them. I can use my lovely vellum. So let's just dig out my vellum. Which layer did I put my vellum? There we go. Now the vellum is absolutely exquisite. And I'd use the background again. Look at this. See, the vellum is utterly gorgeous, isn't it? Even if you just use a little bit of the vellum. And I like it layered over as well. And I tell you what, it's absolutely gorgeous. You know, if you want to create pockets, it's lovely for creating pockets. There's so much you can do with the vellum. I mean, this one, look at that. How pretty is that? And you can just see, can you see the detail underneath it? Isn't that just fabulous? I love that. You've got, and this is such a good background vellum. Let me just get rid of that. Because you've got all your gorgeous little characters, which I just think looks really, really sweet, doesn't it? Like that. So I quite like that, actually. Like that. Now I'll go for the fox. I'll go for the fox, Mandy. Now, okay, let's have a little think. So we're going to come, shall I do this? Shall I do that? Right, let's do a rip and tear for starters. Oh, because that's so satisfying, isn't it? Ripping and tearing vellum is just so satisfying. I kind of want, change my mind again. Do you know what I'd really like? I'd like just a little embellishment at the top there. So that's what I'm going to do. And then this bit I want to tear, but I'm going to put a little fold in it. And then tear it along that little fold. Because that way it tears nice and easy. The other way it doesn't. It'll go off. So if you put a little fold, it'll work. I might change my mind. I might not put my background on now. I might have changed my mind because I kind of like it just like that. I think that looks lovely. Now, the stickers. So with the stickers, your beautiful fox, he is stunning. Now, if you put your sticker directly on, because it's a clear sticker, you're going to see through it. So, for instance, let me have a look which one will be my for instance. So, for instance, if I popped on, I'm just deciding, basically, you'd see under it. Because they're a clear sticker, fact, like that sentiment, because they're a clear sticker, you're going to see through it. So, I don't want to see through him. I want that one to pop. The window with the shadow box, yes, it would. Yes, it would. And if you've got lights as well underneath that window, especially because it's vellum, you'd be able to see through it. That'd look absolutely beautiful. Now, I know this kind of defeats the object of having a clear sticker, putting it on a piece of white card, but it's also giving you the option. You know what I mean? And actually, because I'm putting it on white card, let's just do that. So it means, okay, I'm ending up fussy cutting it. However, I have got the option with the other elements of having them so they are clear, you know? So they're not all white back stickers. Sorry, I've gone rummaging for paper to put it on. So that's the way I look at it. Let me just get the little thingy. Hold on a minute. Let me just peel it off like so. Come on, Baba. There you go. I'm being careful because I've got thingy all over my fingers. And if I put it on my sticker, oh, isn't it beautiful? So see what I mean? It is a completely clear finish. The crunch of my scissors. It's nice, isn't it, Lou? I tell you what I were thinking. I were thinking of doing some of the oh, I've already forgotten what they're called. I'll probably use the wrong initials. ADS or AMDS. What's it called? What's it called? But I keep thinking about it, and obviously I haven't got round to it yet. I probably would have got round to some today if it hadn't been for my stupid website. But I keep thinking of it because there are so many good noises in craft, aren't there? Like, especially when you're using washi tape and cutting. Because it just sounds so good, doesn't it? Good evening, Louisa. Oh, Alison. My brother had ducks, called them aqueduct and viaduct. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Oh, I love ducks. Ducks are so beautiful. Oh, near me there's a little kind of petting farm type thing. And they've got some lovely ducks. But they've got some beautiful, beautiful peacocks. Oh my gosh. They're stunning. Absolutely stunning. And the llamas. Oh, they're so pretty. Right, okay. That's it. So, our gorgeous little fox. So if you don't want it clear, if you don't want to see through it, back it. Back it on a piece of paper because then it makes it into a solid object, which I love. You see, actually, you know where we're talking about quick and easy cards? I really like that. I just think that looks really effective because I do think with the fox is just so beautiful, isn't it? And if you are, yes, that's exactly what I mean, Louise. That's what I mean. AMSR. I'll end up doing something weird, won't I? Saying I'm going to be doing, and it'll be like, really? See, I do think, I actually think just him sat there on his own looks amazing. I don't think he requires anything else. I mean, okay, maybe I could put a beautiful little tree in the background or, you know, I know that's wood, but that looks kind of cool. Maybe like a little tree would look beautiful. Or even just some of the embellishments or just the sentiment. Just a gorgeous sentiment. Let me read this first. We sat at the edge of the forest, musing on life as we watched the world pass by. We were the moment, nowhere to go, nothing to do but simply be. I love that. The forest is a mystery, a pocket of soul, a breath of unending. A love grow old. Oh, and into the forest I like that one though. I think that one's beautiful. See, I think, do you know what? Plain and simple card. That's what I said I were going to do. And I think plain and simple card, I don't think I need anything else. Which means, if you decide to do that, plain and simple cards, and just have something like Mr. Fox or Mr. Deer, how many cards are you going to make? I mean, you could make thousands, couldn't you? You know, granted, you could put that beautiful little, you know, you could put your gorgeous little embellishments on the edge. But anyway, stop talking and put your fox down. So our gorgeous fox is going to be there. And then I'm going to put my lovely little sentiment. I'm hoping it's not too plain. I'll do it and then go, too plain. Hi there, Glynis. But do a plain one, Leonie. Do a plain one. Because sometimes that's not a bad thing. I do, obviously, I don't often do very simple cards. You know, normally I do a lot, obviously, I love to faff, etc. But sometimes simple cards, oh, don't have dirty fingers when you put these on. There is something to be, because look, dirty fingers. There's something to be said about it. Absolutely beautiful. And then all I'm going to do with this, after all of these different bits that I've got out, but all I'm going to do is put a few little splashes on it. That is it. Now the splashes, I am going to use blue because I want it to be cool and cold. Okay, and I'm going to go for, let me have a little look in my box of goodies. Let's have a little look in my box of goodies. I've got in my lovely little box of goodies one of the cadence. Now these are the Doras, so they've got a little bit of shine to them as well, and I'm only going to put a touch of these. So it's cadence, one of the beautiful Doras. So all I'm going to do, gosh, I never do plain and simple cards, do I? But I do think this collection lends itself, and you know, it is nice sometimes, isn't it? Oh, what was this? I hate it. Oh, what are you talking about now? I miss it sometimes. Your thingies. What are you talking about? Some okay, but some make my skin crawl. What's that? What's that makes your skin crawl? Is that the ASMR ones? Or is it something completely different? Are you talking about something completely different now? Right, I just need to find my lovely brush. I've got one brush that's my favourite for doing splashes. So let's get this. Okay, and then let's just do a few splashes. Like this. So not many. Well, there is quite a lot, but not too sort of heavy. And I'm actually just going to centre it on one side, like so. And because the paint, I mean, this is such a beautiful paint, because the paint has got a gorgeous shimmer, let's have a see, it really does look super effective because it has got that really soft shimmer to it. It looks really good. I'll show you in a minute. You might not be able to see it from there. Is it the ASMR, some of them you don't like? Yeah, I don't like some of them. Some of them go through me. I remember first time I heard someone, I was just like, what is this? I thought it was bonkers at first. But then you find like one of the noises that you like, don't you? Oh, I tell you, Angela, I've been thinking it was Sunday. Yep, it really, yeah, I was super confused. Isn't that great though, Angela? Because now it's, we've got a full weekend. Yay! Whoop, whoop. Yes, yeah. Noisy eaters. Ugh. Do they have noisy eaters, ASMR? No, they don't. Do they? That's minging. What? Where there's... Bleh. That's absolutely minging. Surely no one can like that. Actual people eating noisily, that's bonkers. If anybody's into it, sorry if I've just offended you. I'm not saying you're bonkers, I just don't understand. I hope I just haven't offended like loads of it. Oh my gosh, they do. Bonkers. Oh, I can't think of anything worse. I thought that were everybody's pet hate, noisy eaters. Not, wow. Well, I suppose there's something for everybody, isn't there? Which is just quite fabulous. There you go. Well, who knows? Maybe that'll be next week, everybody. Maybe I'll have a packet of Oh, no, I won't. I'm not going to be doing that. Eating noisily while I craft. Towel folding. Oh, David, that's fabulous. Do you watch towel folding? I'm not going to do towel folding. Maybe the AMSR, but not towel folding. Now, is this too plain and simple? See, I don't think so. I think it's beautiful. But it is a bit plain and simple, innit? Beautiful, though. I love that. I really love that. I know it's plain and simple, but let me see if I can show you the paint. Because the paint, can you see the shimmer? I love the shimmer. Look, isn't that pretty? I think that's really nice. See, I'm going to walk away from that. That is the plainest and simplest card I have ever made, I do believe, and I really like it. See, if you're in a posh card shop, you'd actually think, oh, that's gorgeous, wouldn't you? Only took us, well, granted it took me about half an hour because I was faffing, but it is beautiful, isn't it? I think that is beautiful. Okay, right, one of the other things I was thinking of is, and I don't know if I can do it because I went and put this in here, and I'm not sure really what time I've got really because it is already 20 to 9. But one of the other ones I wanted to show you, or I was thinking of, in the beautiful journal, and this is that journal. So it is the Cadence journal because I started working in this one last week with the Cadence stickers. So and when I was looking through the papers, I'll tell you which one it were. Well, I won't because obviously I didn't cut it up straight away. There are a couple. When I was looking through, I thought, oh, that'd be nice for a journal because you could literally cut one here and then one here and then have your, you know, it could frame it. And I thought that'd be absolutely gorgeous, which I'd really, really love. But, oh, rat snibbling now, that'd be different. Yes, that'd be different. But this one, oh, that is so beautiful. And that, I just thought, that's such a stunning, stunning piece of art, isn't it? And when I was looking at this, I thought I'd want to chop it up. So I'd want to chop it up like this. I won't get to finish this page, but I'm going to show you my thought process, where I was going with this. So, chopping into it, first of all, and I'll be doing a double page spread for it. Now, this is when I don't look at the other side, which I love, you know, because you just go for it, which is really nice because you don't worry about what's on the other side. I want to use those side panels, so cutting it with those side panels in mind, because those side panels are beautiful. And as soon as you cut it down, look at that. Isn't that just a beautiful, beautiful image? Now, with this one, what I'd want to do is then fussy cut this because I still want to lift the owl from that background. And I like that because even on your flat page, it brings you dimension. And actually, I mean, it isn't that difficult an image to cut out. Even though he's got his little tufty bits, it's not a horrendous image to cut out. Now, when you're doing something like this, because I want him to sit exactly in the place where I've just cut him from, I don't want there to be any gaps. So what I mean is I can't just chop it off like that. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, if I do that, then I'm not going to have we need the space where he's come from. So let me just chop this round like that, see where it goes. And I'm going to cut that round there like that. So when you put it on your background, you've got that beautiful background, and then he'll sit here like this in front, which is absolutely sensational. Now, you've got your other elements. So all these gorgeous elements now, deciding how you're going to use these. These I'll be using from the other side. So these will be on this side like this. But this one, let me just have a see. I'm going to cut this like so. And again, absolutely gorgeous. So cutting this out, I'll cut it out so it's a bit wobbly. Absolutely will not be finishing this art journal page because I should really have done the journal page first, but I really wanted to do a plain and simple card because I never do. And I just thought, you know, when you see something and think, oh, that's so striking, such striking images, but it does mean you'll get loads of value for money from it. Right, okay. So cutting that out, so you've got that beautiful little bit here, like so. And this is where you can start layering. Oh, and the fox. Now the fox, obviously, he's going to have to come. I could actually squeeze him here. Because I'm cutting it down, it allows me to squeeze them all onto that smaller page. So, and obviously the other bits you can fussy cut. Just be careful of his little ear. So the ear just falls off that frame, like so. So if I wanted to, I've got a full page, which I love that. I think that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, Alison, I missed this. But what is that? It's like the living with Donkey from Shrek. Oh my gosh, what have you been talking about? That's hilarious. My 12-year-old great niece has just developed a bubblegum habit. The random popping over the last few days has got me twitching. Oh, Alison, that's hilarious. Well done for not saying anything. You're a better woman than me. I think I would have had to have said something. I don't think I could have kept my gob shut. That's hilarious, though. See, now, I love this because it's almost like a jigsaw, isn't it? You know, deciding which elements you're putting and where you're putting the elements. I like it like this. I like that as a layout. I think that looks really, really effective. So that's my first layout, so I know where I'm going with it. Again, do you want to bring in backgrounds? Oh, but you have to think what you're going to cut up. But I think you have to get over that. You absolutely have to get over what you're cutting up, because ultimately you've got a lot of paper pads, so it's going to be okay. However, if I'm going to cut up a background, I might as well go for a 12 by 12. So going for a background here, let me just move these and let me get my 12 by 12. Bear with. And decide which 12 by 12 I'm going for. Again, I shouldn't really spend, if you spend too much time looking at what you're going for, that's when, you know, you get a bit faffy. However, that's a good background, because on the other side is that one. And this is the one that obviously we've got in the vellum as well. So it's like, okay, I'm good with that. Now, before I glue anything down, you offer it up. That, no, don't like that. I don't think it pops enough. That, however, beautiful. It pops beautifully. So let's start having a little bit of a layer. So what we're going to do, rather than, I could go full page with it, but let's break it up. Let's have some variations. So it's not actually a full page of a background. So we'll do a little bit of ripping and tearing. Like so. And then this one needs to be cut here. Rather than a double page spread, I'll just do a single page spread. And a bit of a quick one. I am rushing it a little bit. There we go. So we've got that there, which looks beautiful. And then I might pop this bit on there. The motorbikes. Can you hear the motorbikes? Yes, we've still got, oh, thank you, ladies. You're so good. Definitely still with you on Sunday. And absolutely our Jill's on it. It is the dark, that one on Sunday. Why can't I say it? It blocks in my head. Academia, it just blocks. There we go. See the vellum. Let's bring the vellum in. And it breaks it all up, which looks really cool. Family. Yeah, family. You can't, you know, all that. You can't choose them and all that. My family are great. There. Now deciding, making choices. Before I make my choice, I'm going to layer. Decide how I want it to go. Because remember, all these are going back over. So you're not going to see much of that background. But I do like that there's bits. You know what I mean? I like that I'm seeing a little bit here and a little bit there. Because, low power mode. Bear with everybody. Because I think that looks really, really effective. Let me just plug my thing in. Oh, do you know? My, sorry, you're going to see my arm again. All my things do seem to be running out of... Oi! Sorry, everyone. Did that go a bit funny? It's a roller coaster. I do need a new easel. I'm going to have to get a new easel. There you go. Phew. So, can you see just that little bit underneath? It makes it a little bit different. So the background is being broken up. So it's not a solid background, which gives it makes it interesting. And I love this because it's a vellum, it lets a light through, which I really, really like as well, because I think that looks really effective. So let's break up this one. So we've got that there, like so. And I'm going to have the vellum going over the top there, like that. And it's that collage. I love a cheeky bit of collage because it's interesting, isn't it? So have that like that there. And then this bit down here, like this. Beautiful. Can pop another little bit there, like so. And then we need another cheeky bit of vellum. What I'll do is start sticking it down. And then, now I'm going to stick this down with, rather than using, I don't want the gloss one, I want my matte one. Rather than sticking it down with glue, I'm going to stick it down with this. Now, and I love a little bit of collage, I do. Bond and Seal. Now the Bond and Seal, this is cracking. I know I've been using this quite a bit, the Cadence Bond and Seal. It's brilliant for rice papers, but it's also brilliant for your regular papers because I can seal it, as the name suggests. So then if I want to go on with waxes or, you know, anything like that, I've protected my paper. So it means, say I want to go over with paint, and I'm doing, you know how I like that paint effect where you create your four panels. The Bond and Seal, it kind of protects it. So and it allows you to peel it back off again. So you can create some really cool effects, but you want it sealed to do that. Oh, I'm getting a bit sloppy, aren't I? This is the matte one. We've got different ones. So you can get the satin, you can get the matte, or you can get the gloss. Oh, and the other good thing is, when you do, in fact, let's do this. Rather than trying to lift it, let's just do this. There's enough glue there. And it doesn't matter if I leave gaps because this is a background. So I'm going over the top and it glues, and I found this out the other week. It's really good for the vellum. And that is something, isn't it? Because vellum can be a nightmare to stick down, but it sticks down the vellum. And it doesn't, like last week when we did it, it didn't wrinkle or anything. Which, if you've used vellum before, as you know, that can be an issue. So we haven't got any wrinkly bits, gang, which is just magnificent, isn't it? So let's pop this down here like this. It is quite quick drying, but I'm not putting it on too thick. I'm only putting on fine layers. I tell you what, I've had a real right ear burning tonight. I hate that, don't you? Because that means someone's talking about me and it's not nice. Or it just means I've got a warm right ear. But someone's talking about me. And they've been talking about me all night, which is very rude. I'm going to pop this one here, like this, down there. It bugs me. It's horrible though, Bernie ears, isn't it? Bernie ears. That's the background paper that's behind this one, I think. Yes, it is, which is great. But let's get a bit more vellum. Let me find my vellum. Cheeky bit of vellum. So we've got a little bit there. We've got a nice bit there. And we're going to put a nice chunky bit just there. Just like so. I've avoided vellum. I'll tell you what, Lucy, this is great. It sticks it down proper, look at that. Actually, that one's got a bit of a wrinkle in because I might have gone a bit heavy with glue this time. But when I used it last time, there wasn't even a wrinkle in it. But I might have gone a bit heavy. There we go. I'll tell you what, I won't bother putting glue over the top of that and see. But you can't see any glue either. If I don't put glue over top, let me see what that one does. It's hard not to. It's one of these. It's, you know, when you just you just want to put glue over the top, but no glue on the top, and that's smooth. That's smooth. That's got a wrinkle on it because I put glue over the top. That one, no glue over the top, and that has no wrinkle. And look, there I need to put a bit more glue. That one needs a bit more glue. Oh no, it doesn't. Just needs squidging down. But in that, I'll show you. So that one, whee, sorry. There you go. That one, can you see? That one's got a bit of wrinkle on it. But that one, smooth. Good, innit? Good. I like this adhesive. It's a really, and it's quick as well. Just slap it on. Right, okay, what time is it? Oh, 4 minutes. Okay, you're not going to finish your page, babes. So, where I'd be going with this is our little thing. So that'll be sitting here. Okay. Then our beautiful little fox. It really bugs me seeing that white page. It really puts me off. I really want a double page spread. That one here, and then this one here. Now, you can mat and layer these. I quite like that, but what I'm going to be doing, rather than mat and layering it, go around with your paint effect. And that will give you the full mat and layer. So what I mean by that, and let me just do it quickly. Jill, I've been decorating today using white gesso to cover marks that are showing through the emulsion paint. I like that, Glynis. It's like, what can I use for that? I know, I've got just the thing. Good old gesso. Hey, it's good for everything, isn't it? Our gesso. Right, so I'm going to go on with my ink. So let's go on with scorched timber. So just around the outside, first of all. A little bit of scorched timber, like that. And now, because I'm using my art journal page, it's only paper, so I am going to use 3D foam. However, if you wanted, you could use your gel medium for your lift. I'm going to pop, before I glue any down, I'm going to line them up. Now, the ink round the edge, of course, is going to lift your image before you start doing your little paint job. And the paint job is literally, I think I did it last week, didn't I? But just creating your the lift off the page. Now, what I would like to do with this as well is cut out some embellishments and have more embellishments coming on, because I would like, you know, like some beautiful vines around the edge. Yes, yeah. If it works on grey board, absolutely, absolutely. Cadence do a tinted bond and seal. Oh, Alison, I didn't know. Alison, I'm going to have that, aren't I? Oh, thank you for telling me about that, Alison. I am going to be on that. Yeah, that's something I need in my stash. I like the idea of that. There we go. And tiny bit round the owl. Okay, now, just 3D foam pads. Just for speed. You could, realistically, you could put this on cardstock. If you put it on cardstock, it'd give it a proper hold. And it'd be properly flat. Obviously, time. So I'm not going to be doing that because I'm already overrunning, aren't I? But let's have a see. That needs to go there. That needs to go to there. I would love, though, to put loads of extra little embellishments on this, because you've got all of those beautiful little things to fussy cut out. Sharon, I think some of your messages are just coming back round again, which is really funny. Because I missed that one before when Sharon said, okay, who's going to say lovely beaver? And that has only just come round for me, Sharon. I know we were all I was very well behaved, don't you think? So adult, don't you know? So adult. Right, let me pop a little bit of 3D foam there, like so. So just a little bit here, like that. And it's funny, isn't it? I mean, that is a fussy background. You know what I mean? But it can work. Even though there's a lot going on, I like a collage background though. And it does, yes, there's a lot going on, but this still, you can still see it. It's still lifted off that background. But just to emphasise it, you use your paint technique. Now I've 3D'd this. Because I've 3D'd it, it means my owl needs to be 4D'd. So, pop that on like so. And then my beautiful owl, he's going to be going on there. This 3D foam is so good. It's such an easy peel. It's fabulous. Oh no, I've not pulled any more out. That's annoying. I'll have to use these little strips. Mind you, these are really handy as well. Oh, the bigger bottles. Can you get big bottles of it? I need to come and look. Oh, right, I need some of that stuff. Now, I would do this properly. I'm not going to faff though. So I'm just going to put my 3D foam. So rather than it being the single 3D, use your double 3D, okay? So it gives it more lift. And I would definitely be putting more on. This is proper cheapskate. I am rushing a little bit now. And then just give him a little bit of movement. So you've got a little bit of dimension. Not enough. Not enough, not enough. I am going to faff after all. Because that's not enough. And if I'm going to do it, I tell you what's good for this is, you know when you've got scraps of your grey board left and you need dimension, so and you don't want to use 3000 3D foam pads, your scraps of grey board are cracking for this. You know, you can build those up underneath it to actually give the same lift without using all these 3D foam pads that I'm using, which is really, really handy actually. So let's pop him on like that. That's better. Now, the last thing that we're going to do. So, round the outside, what you want to do, just ignore that white page that's offending me. Put that there so it doesn't look like I've got a white page. And then, just to make this lift, and I think I did this last week, as I say, I would like to be going on and putting loads of little embellishments around and stuff like that. We're not, oh, I've put way too much paint out. We're not going to be doing that today because of time, because I'm already overrunning. But what I will do is just go around with my good old brush just to create your drop shadow. So I'm using brown, but I tell you, you could use black, you could use blue, you know, any colour is good for drop shadows. I could use the green because there's a dark green in there. So all I'm doing now, because it's got the Bond and seal, literally, David, every time I say it, thank you, because every time I say it, that is in my head. See, and this is, and I know I did this technique last week, didn't I? But it's one of those techniques that's a game changer, because anytime you've got a background like this, it works. It works an absolute treat, because you start being able to lift it off the page. I'm using my my good old water brush. Just make sure you clean your brush. Come on, you. And then you can move that paint. There we go, that's better. Along the edge. Just brush it off. I keep falling off my page. Now, I could put a line of paint there as well. So, just pop a little bit of paint just there. Like so. And then round the edges. And I don't know if I'm out of shot. Yes, I like Payne's Grey. Yeah, I must admit, what colour am I using it? This is lovely. Classic Oak. I used this last week, didn't I? I'm sure I used this last week, the Cadence. I love this because it's a really, really warm brown. It's a beautiful, beautiful colour. I really like this one. It's an orangey brown, isn't it? It's got a real orange tint to it. And it's just warm. It's really, really warm. So for this colour and this collection, because you've got your browns in there, it just suits it so well. Just Going in there like that. Doesn't matter that I'm going a little bit on there. That's absolutely fine. And I keep moving it so I can get round it better. But obviously you have to be careful of your paint blob that I've put. But I'm trying not to. I'm trying to make sure you can see it as well. I wanted to move my office today, you know. Did I say this already? Honestly, my day. You know, you wake up with your plans and then it's like, oh, well, that didn't go to plan now, did it? There we go. And then just along the bottom, again, take it off my hand and then I can move it. And this bit, wow, it's going dark, everyone. Oh, summer's going. Beautiful pink sky though, pink and blue sky, it's lovely. Not too heavy pink, just a nice subtle. There we go, look, see? Look how that makes it pop. Doesn't it look beautiful? Oh, I love that, just love that. And then of course you can start coming around here and just finishing that bit there, because that looks nice. Just bringing it in here like so. There we go. I'll just lift, whoa, that was close. Just lift that bit off that page. So we don't know what's going to go on that page yet. It'll be some from this. Well, I say that. When am I going to do that? Maybe Sunday. I'll do my dark one on Sunday. But depending what time I have, I might do another page with this as well. And then I can do another page on the other side. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? There, and then just go around edge, because I can see I've got a bit of a white edge, so let's be nice and fussy like so. If I have time as well, I might do some fussy cutting and do extra little embellishments on that, because that's what it wants. Isn't that just lovely? And I tell you what, if you've got, I'm just going to clean this, if you've got your gloss, your gel medium, anything like that, that Winter Wonderland, I'd be putting my gel medium on that. And of course, I was going to say splashes, but with this one, I'm not going to bother. And I'll tell you for why. Because it's got a lot of the I'm going to do it good, but let's just use my finger. It's got a lot of the print splashes already on it. So I think that's enough. I don't think I need to put any sort of extra 4 splashes on there. I think the stuff it's got on is enough, you know. But I would put definitely a glaze. I haven't got any glazes out, actually. I mean, you can use your gel, obviously not the matte one, but you can use your heavy gel. Like, if you put this on with a paintbrush, you can, that will put a glaze. And actually, what am I talking about? If you've got your Bond and Seal, your gloss one, that'll act, oh, I keep picking up the wrong bottles, that'll act as a glaze. So you can always put that on as a glaze, you know, so you have got that choice as well. So obviously with these little bits, anywhere where you want it a little bit shiny, I'm using my, there we go, I'm using the Heavy Body Gel because that's a glaze, which is beautiful. Oh, yeah, yes, he does. Yes, he does. Nights are drawing in. He counts it down, doesn't he? He counts it down as soon as we've got a bit of nice weather. He starts counting down to winter. Yeah, he does. He does. He loves it. Makes him giggle. Funnily enough, it did, yeah, it reminded me of Martin as well. See, so when that dries, and it won't be as it won't be shiny as like a gloss, glossy accent, but it'll be a nice sheen, which I love. And I would, as I say, I would then come on with these, and this is where, you know, this is when I'd be fussy cutting those. So I'd have like some of these coming in from the edge, because I think just a few of these just coming in from out of that would look absolutely beautiful. Oh, I love winter. I love winter. I'm a winter girl, me. But look, isn't that beautiful? And that actually is a really easy page. it's super easy. It's just layers of background using, and in it funny, I mean, now I've forgotten that what I used in the background there, but beautiful background, and just the elements cut out. And of course I've still got elements I can use from that one for my other page, you know, so there are still lovely little elements that I can use. So easy, but really, really beautiful. So a nice fussy page, but not too fussy. And then a very, very plain card. But I really like that. I just think he's so super stylish and strong, isn't he? Gorgeous, isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I hope you liked it. Thank you ever so much, everybody. I've enjoyed that. I've had a lovely time. Oh, it's just easy to work with, isn't it? It's just easy to work with. And it's one of those that even when you haven't got much time, you can create something really, really beautiful. Oh, the imagery is so nice. As soon as I saw that one, it was like, I want that one. Right then, everyone, I'm going to go. Have a lovely evening. Obviously, remember all the different bundles that you can get. Have a look on the website and have a look. I mean, it might be one of the other collections that you fancy. You know, of course, we've got the winter tail ones, but it might be the other Christmassy ones. So have a little look, because we've got loads and loads of new stuff from Ciao Bella. We'll be back with you on Sunday at our normal time at 7 o'clock, so I hope you can join us then. Oh, what's this? Phew, just ordered, yay! Oh, absolutely. Our Mandy will put it with your other order. Sharon, don't you worry about that. Everybody, thank you ever so much. Have a lovely, lovely evening. I'll make sure I film some chewing gum videos just for you. It were you, weren't it, Alison? Just for when your niece isn't there, you know, so you just don't miss her that much, because you can still have that fabulous sound effect going on in the background. Maybe that's it. Maybe we need to create it as a ringtone for your phone. Anyway, right, everybody, I'm going. Have a lovely, lovely evening. I'll see you on Sunday, and have a nice weekend. No, I promise I really won't do. Take care, everyone. Thank you ever so much for